I have this friend. When it comes to music, my friend likes it to sound unique. You pass him the aux cord, he'll play you the weirdest thing he can, and he will love it. Spotify, as you know, at the end of the year creates a summary of your music taste called Spotify Wrapped. It comes with a playlist and a little presentation. I was with my friend when he first saw his. We scrolled through it. Interesting bands, crazy songs. He had Ski Mask, US Girls, Duckworth, Kevin Abstract, Kari Fo, Little Big, Jungle Pussy, Oliver Tree, Lizzo. The list went on. I saw a common theme. Every musician was somebody who was pushing the boundaries in their own way. Even Spotify told him he was adventurous. So I had to know, who was the artist that topped this unique list? Who would he listen to more than anybody else that year? Who won the alternative music battle royale of my friend's taste? Jack Johnson.
Make you banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend now.
Mr. Banana Pancakes himself, coming in at number 1 with a chilled acoustic guitar and the voice of an angel. Oh, and you want one more twist? That friend was me.
It's enough to make me sigh, but that don't seem like it could make you feel better.
My top artist of 2018 was Jack Johnson. Now, I could tell you one story. I have 2 dogs, and when I go out, I like to leave inoffensive sounds playing. And that's how I racked up my Jack Johnson hours. He was the most pleasant artist I could think of. Or I could tell you a second story. This story starts with me changing my energy plan. I got a free Amazon Alexa with my energy plan. For about 2 months last year, I thought it would be hilarious if every morning I woke up and I said, Alexa, play Banana Pancakes. But about a weekend, it stopped being funny and started being nice. Jack would sing and I'd go about my morning like I was in a nice coastal cafe. Cook myself a bit of breakfast, put on some coffee and ease into the day with some polite soft rock. It was a nice experience. I liked it. I really liked it. And as I watched my Spotify Wrapped show me who I really am, I realized something. I like being basic. And I really like basic people. I do. I love a punter in a plain shirt and jeans, working their 9 to 5, saving up for that holiday in Europe. I love people whose life is just Netflix, the gym, work, and seeing their friends twice a week. People who like whatever's on Triple J and don't feel weird about owning IKEA. I don't know, there's just something I really like about basic people. Something wholesome, something pure, something stable. So I'm gonna do a drawing about them. Now, basic is a short word, so I'm going to make it into an acronym. I've done the same for woke, white guys on ketamine explaining basic concepts, and millennial. Man, I'm like literally enjoying nothing. Now I'm anxious lol. I've also done the shitposting version for TGIF, time to eat drugs, the version where you abandon the acronym format, but I don't think there's much longevity in that joke. So I think it's a better idea to respect the letters and just try and nail it. So basic. I want the B to be a punch right from the start. I'm going to go with Birkenstocks. And the reason I'm doing that is because Birkenstocks are, yeah, they're a cool shoe, but it's very much cool out of the pack. You know, you can buy that level of cool. That's entry level style. For me, it's funnier to do that than say like, oh, you only wear your Kmart shirt. You know, that's not basic. That's just somebody wearing a Kmart shirt. The basic person that I'm trying to roast here is more, here are my hottest 100 votes. I like Netflix shows and I've watched whatever one you want to discuss and we'll chat about them at dinner. People who seem to have their life together and don't want to change it that much. Probably just well-adjusted people, to be honest. So I've got Birkenstocks and stripes, I see. Now, I is a tricky letter. You want the acronym to flow like a normal sentence would. You don't want it to be forced. A forced example of I see might be Birkenstocks and stripes illustrate my coolness. That's forced. Whilst that sentence is maybe correct to the brief of being a basic person, illustrate my coolness is not something that you would ever say in real life. So it feels really just shit. I think it's good to think that I and C at the same time. So words that do flow naturally, like ideal clothing or interesting conversation or Instagram comments. Birkenstocks and stripes with Instagram comments like, I feel personally attacked. Three guesses what that comment section's gonna be like. Now, because this is kind of a narky drawing, I want a little bit of basic pride going on. I want a couple who love being basic there, who are proud of their basic status. So I'm gonna chuck them in. Yeah, we're basic. Get some colors. And there's your comic. One of these ones, some of these ones. Same thing every time. Reset the white balance, take out the background, make my blacks blacker, and post. Yay. My fiance has this theory about reincarnation, that after our souls have passed through all the bodies that they're gonna pass through, they come back in their final form, a dog. I think that's nice because dogs are pure, but looking at my 2 dogs, they're nuts. They're nuts. Personally, I think our final form before our soul rests isn't to come back as a dog, but to come back as a well-adjusted basic person. A guy named Dave, who grew up in a small town with 2 untroubled parents, had a group of friends throughout high school, found himself a good job afterward, met a girl named Jess. They hit it off. liked each other. Dave and Jess. Jess and Dave. Cute wedding. Wrote their own vows. Their life, man, they each go to work. And then they come home and they talk about it. If they're in the mood, glass of wine, why not? A little Pinot Gris. 2 kids. A dog, of course. Dave's an electrician. Jess is a teacher. Dave, he loves a bit of Coldplay. And Jess, well, Jess is never ever going to get over Matchbox 20. They're happy. They've got kids called normal names who are pretty alright at sport, not bad at school, visit their grandma once a week. Good kids. Kids who grow up to have kids of their own. Grandkids for Dave and Jess. Grandkids who use Dave's phone in ways that, well, Dave just doesn't understand. Good kids. The years go on and Dave and Jess are empty nesters. Nothing like a good Christmas or ticking off that travel list. A few cruises, a couple of wine tours, that nice trip through Italy that they'd always planned. Finally, they take it. In their 70s and 80s, Dave and Jess go through a bit of a renaissance and start getting into interesting hobbies. Painting, cooking tapas with the veggies from their veggie garden, and even brewing a little beer, which honestly, it's quite drinkable. One day, Dave gets a phone call. It's bad news. The doctor, he's given him 6 months, which turns into 6 weeks, then 6 days. It's downhill quickly, but it's also painless. Dave's 91. It's not like he didn't expect it. Jess hangs around, but without Dave, she doesn't make it through the winter. They're buried side by side in the town they grew up in, the town they lived in. Their souls, after passing through scores of restless vessels, are finally at peace. Jess and Dave are immortalised as celestial bodies, holding hands in the stars and spending the rest of eternity living in an endless Sunday morning. The sun is rising. Jess does the crossword and Dave brews the coffee to a backdrop of calm waves and the music of Jack Johnson. "I'll make you banana pancakes," says Dave. Pretend like it's the weekend. And now these 2 souls can. They can pretend it all the time. And that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you went on a bit of a ride. Hope you like basic people as much as I do. Hope you don't mind a bit of banana pancakes every now and then.